from Studio 5 in New York City, this is the News at 6.
Kevin Durant is one of America's biggest basketball stars. You know that. But did you know that there are 3 guys in the World Cup that nearly doubled his earnings last year? Coming up next, what makes them such a big star on the world stage. All right, we all know when we watch the World Cup that we're seeing some of the sport's biggest stars, but you might not understand just how big these guys are. Matt King is here to explain why some of these players dwarf our American sports stars in international appeal. Check it out.
Hemen gözünün feri geldi.
Fardi Fibar.
بس ده مش آخرك.
Few, if any, in this country saw any of those commercials. And some not small percentage of Americans likely failed to recognize any of the leading men hawking the products in them. But 30-year-old 5'7" Argentine Lionel Messi here earned a reported $111 million last year. Yes, for playing some pretty incredible soccer, but also for honoring an assortment of endorsement deals.
Messi is a global phenomenon with an entire machine behind him.
DiMassimo Goldstein chief Mark DiMassimo described why marketers in every nation on the planet clamor to give their money to a soccer megastar like Messi.
They are recognized all over the world by billions.
Not that that doesn't exist in this country. We have our own superstar identifiable by just one name, LeBron, who earned less than Messi, Ronaldo, and Neymar last year, according to Forbes. But soccer players play virtually year-round for a club team in a national league, against club teams from other national leagues in a so-called Champions League, for their national team in a series of tournaments, and every 4 years in a World Cup watched by billions, creating a dozen LeBrons marketable in every language, on every continent, in every country on the planet.
They're managed like the best managed brands in the world, and they are among the most valuable brands in the world.
Portugal striker Cristiano Ronaldo earned $47 million in endorsements last year, boosting his net worth to nearly $500 million. He signed a lifetime deal with Nike, just the 3rd athlete to ever do so, and he reportedly owns an insurance policy on his legs for $144 million.
These people are corporations. Believe me, the corporation has the best insurance they can buy.
In this increasingly digital, streaming, social, shrinking, high-speed world, DiMassimo argues the top soccer megastars have scored and flexed and sprinted their way to a plane of global familiarity that leaves them as recognizable as any human in the history of mankind.
To the world's biggest religions, to think of anything that's brought this many people in the world together.
It's incredible. We were just talking about Instagram, for example, Ronaldo. I mean, what a huge number. What an amazing following he's got.
More followers than any other athlete on the planet, 130 million.
Wow.
And to put that into perspective, LeBron is probably the biggest athlete in this country, one of the biggest in the world, doesn't even have 39 million. So,
man,
you know, 100 million more people follow Ronaldo than LeBron.
Well, you have to wonder about how our American athletes, you know, we mentioned Kevin Durant and others and so forth, how they feel. I mean, are they jealous about all of this or what? I mean,
they're doing okay for themselves. I don't think none of them are starving or struggling.
But it does come down to money. They are making a lot more money, too, aren't they?
Yeah. I mean, not necessarily in salaries, but in some cases in salaries.
Right.
But when you factor in all the endorsement deals and all the future endorsement deals, potentially.
I know. Soccer's been big, you know, all over the world. But in the U.S. lately, it's been, what, 2, 3, 4 years that it really has picked up.
It's probably growing, for sure. I mean, we're still not approaching the NFL or the NBA or even Major League Baseball, but it's definitely growing.
All kinds of action. Matt King, thank you so much. Good story. Okay.